Hi, how are you? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Mage.
Hello.
Today we're back in Tanaris, guys. I gotta make a portal to Stormwind for this guy. Oh yeah, he's gonna invite me to the group. There we go. Wonder if he's gonna pay me. Okay.
Greetings.
Yeah. I'll make him some water. I guess he's gonna buy some. I'll make him some water first. He's like 40. Give him a bunch. There, 60. Alright, there we go. We got a gold. That's fair. We'll take it. Oh my gosh. I'm coming back. I teleported. I haven't sold a portal in a long time. Oh my gosh. That was hilarious. Okay, we're back. Okay. There we go. There you go, man. All right, that was funny. I enjoyed that. All right, guys. Well, there we are. We're in Tanaris. I kind of messed up on that portal. I haven't sold them in a while. But it is a good gold farm for mages.
We may have been suffering a drought, but there's no shortage of meat. Care to browse my goods?
Selling, water, food, and portals. Just going to get rid of some items here that we don't really need. Quite a bit of mage weave cloth. Anything else we can sell? This thick hide rarely sells, so I think we can get rid of that. Maybe I should send the silk over to the bank alt. Bank alt needs inventory anyways, so let's send some stuff over. Deep rock salt. We'll keep the stone though. Maybe we should send the Incendisaur scales too. Try to send all this stuff. But I hope you guys are doing well today. I am doing pretty good. I quit that phone game I was talking about. And I'm going to talk about it again today to tell you guys not to play it as well. Because I realized that it is... It's pretty much a pay-to-win game. And those games are not good games to get addicted to. And I will admit I was getting sort of sucked into it. So the game's called Last War. I was just like scrolling on TikTok. And I seen this game that had... you get it like these soldiers, and then you fight like zombies that are, coming at you. And then you have like choices of either... multiply your army by 2 or divide it by 2 or subtract by 20, add 20. Obviously, you pick the multiply and the addition. Sometimes there's like multiply by 10, multiply by 20, which is better. Stuff like that. It seemed like a fun little simple game. And I got that game. I played it for a bit, and then I realized it was... a strategic war game where it's pretty much fighting for like world domination. You end up joining alliances where there's 100 members per alliance, and then those alliances fight for territory on the map that gives their alliance buffs to allow them to progress faster. And I got into an alliance, like at a top 5 alliance on the server. And I got addicted to it because I like games like that. And the way I met the person in the alliance, I was talking about like StarCraft because I heard a voiceover that sounded like the siege tank from StarCraft Brood War. He was like, "Yes, sir." And it sounds just like it. I probably scuffed that. But it sounds exactly like the siege tank from StarCraft. And I got in a conversation with some of the Alliance about StarCraft, and then I joined their group, their clan, and I got into the game. And I was doing well. I was playing quite a bit for the last like 3 to 5 days. And I got addicted, and then I realized that it's completely pay to win. There's no like, and the problem with pay to win games is that it completely negates skill, especially when there isn't really many mechanics in the fighting. So the fighting is pretty much this: like, if my army's stronger than yours, my army wins. Now there's some counter mechanics where tanks beat anti-air, anti-air beats air. Air beats tanks. But that's it. So people usually have like a tank squad, and then they eventually get an air squad, and they get an anti-air squad. But if someone just pays money, they can roll you over. And the alliance that spends the most money usually runs the server. And the reason why one of our alliance was the top 5 server is because we had a whale, which is someone who spends a lot of money on a game. And we had a whale on our team to hold it down for our squad, but the biggest whale was on a Korean team, and they beat us, and like they took one of our territories. And I was like, what can we do about it? And like we just moved away because they are spending more money than we are. So, and I didn't spend $1. And I'm like, I'm not going to spend $1. I wanted to be like a free-to-play player. But I'm like, what's the point of that when someone can like not really play that much and just get ahead of me just by swiping their credit card? So I just quit the game. And I don't recommend playing it either. It's called Last War. And the marketing was funny. Like they sucked me in with this small little mini game that's not even like, it's like 5% of the game. And then you're like, oh, this is a strategic war game. Sort of like, you know, Civilization. But yeah, you're better off playing Civilization, like joining. That's what I was kind of thinking about that too. Like, I'm better off just, like, if I want to get my itch for like a type of game like that, then just play Civilization. Join a group of people, play a Civilization game. Yeah. Because there's a bunch of them on the internet. Civ's a great game. I recommend it. It's an awesome game. My favorite is Civ 5. But yeah, we're trying to get all of these Gazrinian ornaments today. We'll get all of those. And we're going to go to Thistleshrub Valley, and we'll try to get the Laden Duke land and the Thistleshrub Root Shaper. And then I need to go to the Hinterlands eventually and pick up some more quests for Sunken Temple, like this one right here. There's another one here in Airy Peak, but it doesn't really show up. You didn't pick up Yuka Scroop God. Maybe we'll pick that up. There is an escort quest here, the Tuga quest. You escort Tuga back here. Could do that. Another thing we could do is like get our mining up. Our mining is so bad right now. Like we can't even mine that mithril. It's at 147. I think my hardcore warrior has higher mining than that. My warrior's like level 38. Look at that bug to land rager. Just stuck in the sand. That could happen to you, you know? Sandstorm? You're just like, or an avalanche in the snow, you're just stuck. Then you wait, like, it happens so fast too. Like, it's kind of freaky. I've seen like some avalanche videos of people just snowboarding, then an avalanche happens. And you just, like, the next thing you know, you're just stuck in snow and you don't know where the heck you are. And you don't know how deep you are in the snow. That's why you need a shovel on you for that type of situation. Got to kind of like dig yourself out or dig around you if you can. Hopefully you're not injured. If you're injured, then that's pretty rough. You're in a rough spot, buried in the snow. No way out. But I guess you could carry, you know, a GPS on you. It tells people where you are, emergency, stuff like that. And Race to World First is going on right now in retail. Been looking at that a little bit. They're currently, it could be over by now. But at the time of this recording, they're still going on, you know, doing attempts on the last boss, which is Chrome King Gallywix. The raid is called Liberation of Undermine. Undermine is the new zone in retail. It's pretty cool. You can get a new mount. It's like a race car that you can only use it in Undermine, I believe. And you can race with it, upgrade it. I think you can drift as well. Not too sure about the lore now, though. I'm probably way behind on the lore. All I know about the War Within is that the Void Lords are coming back. And the Harbinger's trying to bring them back to Azeroth to consume the planet. They're pretty much just like the Burning Legion, but they're the Void. A little bit different, but same thing. They like taking over planets. What do we got there? Thorium, guys. We're starting to see thorium. That's like the end of mining. Something we could do. We have a mount. We can do a little bit of mining. We could look it up here, like a mining guide, to see like where we should go. Yeah, so we're looking at like Arathi Highlands for a little more. Desolus and 1,000 Needles. We need like 10 levels there. We're looking for iron ore, tin ore, and gold ore. And then eventually we go to the hinterlands in Tanaris. So maybe we'll should probably go to the Arathi Highlands just for a little bit, do a little bit of mining. Because it is lame that we're running by mines in zones we're leveling in, and we're not able to mine. I wonder if we'll find Tuka here today. We got a couple warriors here. Oh, there's Rallying Cry, the Dragon Slayer buff going off. In Stormwind. I guess that's why that... Well, hopefully that priest is there, or whatever the class was that wanted me to give him a portal. It's a pretty good buff to get. Same level as me, though, level 49. Maybe that's why that person was going back there. They're probably looking at the timers. And they seen that that it was coming up. See, these are all the timers here. The next one will be layer 4 in 2 hours. They usually drop around the clock. And I think there's probably like a server Discord where people talk about it. And then the Nefarian, that'll be one that drops soon as well. Once Blackwing Lair comes out in a few days, actually. We've been leveling for 2 phases. It's a long time. We're already in we're going to be in phase 3 soon. But it's chill. I kind of like this space. You do take advantage of blue bar quite a bit. Like a lot, actually. Like from now until 50, we'll probably always have blue bar. Because at this level, it's actually kind of... if you're leveling at the rate that I am, like which is like an hour or two a day, it's mostly an hour a day, we'll say, then the blue bar gets ahead of you. And if you don't know, it gives you double XP, 200% normal experience gain from monsters. So we're getting like 580 XP each time we slay these guys. Really, it should be like 290. Got some people farming here. I wonder if these guys are gonna leave. If they aren't, then maybe we should just go get the rest of the Gazridian. Need like 9 more. Yeah, look, it's like a whole group. It's kind of wild. They don't need the thistle shrubs. They just need these dew collectors. I think they're trying to get the laden dew gland, maybe. And we're 1 level away from better water. I'm looking forward to that. Spawn rate's pretty good here, though. I'll probably just finish it up. The laden dew gland will be tough to get, though. Usually a pain. Supposedly Starfield's going to be coming to PlayStation. It's just a rumor, though. See what happens with that. Never played Starfield. Supposedly, like, it's just like a Bethesda game in space. That's pretty much it. But, and I guess people are just not as interested in Bethesda-style RPGs anymore. Or like because it didn't do too well. Had a lot of bugs at the start. Kind of reminds me of Cyberpunk. You know, Cyberpunk wasn't really... People didn't like it at the beginning, but over time, you know, after bugs got fixed, stuff like that became more enjoyable. I think that's probably what'll happen with Starfield. It's probably already there, I would assume. And they were trying to sell it like it's a space exploration style game, but it's not. It's mostly instance-based. Like, you're not really going through space. There's a lot of loading screens. So that kind of rubbed people the wrong way. Or well, pretty much the people who are looking for, you know, a space exploration style game. Or you're like traveling through space, landing on planets. You know, just exploring. Sort of like Star Citizen. If that game tried to be like Star Citizen, it would probably never come out. Like, you know what I mean? That game is it's pretty demanding. And it has been in development for over a decade now, almost 2 decades. They've been developing Star Citizen and it still hasn't like come out officially. And Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remake supposedly might come out in April. That sounds awesome if they do that. I never played Oblivion. I was playing a lot of Halo at that time when that game was out. So that'd be cool to check out. Because I did play Skyrim on the channel. That'd be nice. You got the Laden Duke Land. Damn right. That's good. So it would be cool to check out Oblivion, especially a remake version. Because the remakes nowadays have been pretty good. They look awesome, man. I played, can't believe I forget the name of it. It's not Dying Light, it's Dead Space. I played Dead Space remake. That game was awesome. People were considering actually nominating it for Game of the Year. It was that good. Scary game too, pretty freaky. I had a few jump scares in that playthrough, and I'm kind of looking forward to them like maybe doing like a Dead Space remake for Dead Space 2 and 3, because I never played those games either. I do have. I think I got like a bundle where you get Dead Space 2 and 3 with Dead Space remake. So I have those games, but I'm kind of waiting to see if they release a remake for it because of how well the first remake did. But we haven't really heard anything about that in quite a while. Damn, our wand sucks. Well, it's a cool wand. Increases our... it's a good wand. Just the damage is... I don't know, it doesn't feel like it does too much damage. I guess it's because our fire spells are doing so much. 10 seconds on our Evo kit. We'll use that next time we run out of mana. Or maybe I'll do this. We'll make a mana citron. And then we'll Evo kit. Let's drink. The last thistle shrub. I think we're done. Nice. That wasn't too bad. Usually it takes a while to get the Laden Duke Land. But we got a little lucky there. Okay. Got dismounted. I hate when that happens. Do we just run away? I guess so. We have a little mana. I want to see if the turtle's here. I assume he's probably on getting escorted. I'll just take a quick look, see what happens. Maybe they're waiting for him. Well, they might be. This guy's kind of following me. Here, what we'll do is we'll head over here and we'll get the rest of the Gazridian ornaments. We're also losing quite a bit of intellect because we don't have our helmet on. We have this Gazridian helmet. This would be a pretty good spot for AoE farming. Bunch of searing rocks there. I wonder if there's a quest for this. Get a solid amount of XP right here. I feel like trying it. Like just switching to Frost. Which is kind of cool. It's weird how you can do that in this version of Classic. We have an unspent talent as well. Here it is. So we'll get another Arcane Focus. Increases our hit with arcane spells. We lose all of our mana when we switch specs. And our bars are the same as they were, so that's cool. Pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's try this out. There's a Gazridian right here. We'll put on our helmet. I wonder if you need the Gazridian helmet to loot the Gazridian. Not too sure about that. So I want to try to get 50 soon because it's a big difference water-wise. Like drinking as a caster sucks. Like priests have it bad, man. They got to buy their water. It's brutal. Warlock's can at least, life tap. Like, look at this. We can pull a bunch. Can't run too far though, because I might. I got hit pretty hard there. I've got a lot of time either. Kind of messed that up. Uh-oh. Gotta watch out though, I might pull more stuff. We're starting to get rid of them. There's one that's a high. Can't skin them. But not too bad. There's a good chunk of XP right there. Got like 3k, like almost 4k XP. Just from that pull. You probably want to try to pull the whole thing. But the problem with doing that is if they run away. I was kind of worried that one of the birds here were going to run away. And then also pulling these mobs while you're trying to kite. You got to sort of watch out for that. And I wonder if all of our ranks are maxed. How's Frost Armor? Frost Armor is actually supposed to be rank 3. We haven't used it in a while. So there we go. It's a stronger Frost Armor. The cold's good. Frost Bolt. Ice Armor rank 2. It's better than this, actually. That's probably it. Ice Barrier, is that still... Yeah, that's good. Alright, we'll try one more. Just pull whatever we can. It's not bad. We can maybe get 7. Oh, there's 8. Try to pull them all here. Oh, see, he runs away. Yeah, that sucks, man. Kind of ruins the pull. You just don't even want to pull after that. But we'll pull. Could die, though, if I get hit at the end. I gotta get a shield up. Yeah, I might die here. Wolf's coming. Didn't hit that one. You have to run now. That's the thing about mage pulls. You gotta get used to it and know how to really pull it too well. Let's blink before we die here. And we'll go pick up the rest of this Gazridian. Put on the helm. Oh, what the heck? That one was going pretty hard for us. Should be a bunch here, and then there's a bunch up here as well. Yeah, I was getting hit too much. I think there's only like a certain amount you can get. Then you just have to like 6 to 7. You can't really get greedy and try to get 8. And I think using the mount's the best, right? I think that's one of the best ways to pull them all, because like pulling 8 mobs without a mount is kind of rough. There's some Gazridian there. Only need a few more. I think the quest turn in is just up here. I want to switch back to fire, but I don't want to lose all my mana. So I think the single target here is probably better. We're not really going to be doing like AoE farming. Because if you compare it, like, look at this. Like, Frost is good because, like... But the damage just isn't the same. Best part about... Well, it's pretty good. Look at that. 754 crit. It's pretty good. You can tell you're doing a little bit more damage, though, with fire. And I need to get Pyroblast ranked up. Forgot to rank that up. We'll do that when we go back to Ironforge. All right, 2 more to go. We got 1 here and then 1 over here. And then we'll turn this in. Yeah, big crits right there. And then we'll get the drowsing widget too. That should get us a decent amount of XP. Yeah, our mining's at 147. You want to get it to 175 in the Arathi Highlands. I wonder how that will be. Here's another good AoE farm spot. I think these guys stun you, the gazers. But they're not the greatest to pull.
I know. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. My home is actually in Ratchet, but after crashing my Zeppelin here, I thought I might as well start the research I came here to do.
It's not as good as our weapon,
Perfect! These ornaments are perfect for my studies. Thanks so much for the help, adventurer. Oh, can I get my helmet back?
And there we go. We finished the quest. We'll pick this up. It's a little bit of a detour. We'll pick up this tap drowsing widget. And then we'll make our way back to Gadgestown. We'll turn in the rest of the quests. And then teleport to Ironforge. Good thing I had our hearth set in Gadgestown. Because that would have been brutal. For that guy who paid us a gold. At least he got the water off of us, but... Yeah, I felt bad that we weren't, we didn't give him he didn't get his, his portal, but we got him one. I'm sure we got some, like, Naut boots. Maybe I sold him. There's a dwarf priest. That's a fun class to play. Is this where we need to be for this tunneler quest? Let's see what we need to do here.
We've got a position open for a temporary junior grade surveyor in the Gadgets and Water Company if you're interested. With the nomads seizing all our wells, we need to exploit more free sources of water. There is water to be had in the desert, but only to those smart enough to survey them first. Take this dowsing widget and tap a sample of the water by the pool near Sansara Watch. It's right inside of the trolls around there. Bring the tapped widget back to me when you're done.
Drowsing widget. I wonder where the heck that is in our bags. There's a laden dew gland. We need to drink while we try to find this here. Yeah, there it is right here. Do a little douse. It's like the beetles spawn when you do that. Don't really have a lot of mana. I could, I guess, evocate there, but we'll deal with this one. Cool, we got an epic item from this mob right here. Nope. Alright, let's go turn in these quests, guys. And then off to Ironforge we go to get Pyroblast. Do I need the Yucca Screw God? Screw Spigot quest? Let's see. Yucca Screw. Maybe we should pick that up. Not too sure what it's for. Then you get the Ribley's head. Where's that? Oh, this is for, I think, Blackrock Depths. Yeah, this is a Blackrock Depths quest. We got time to get that. We'll get that later, guys. We'll be in Blackrock Depths in, like, I don't know, level 55? Something like that. Oh, this guy's gonna attack me, the Hulkster.
Talk to me.
Welcome back, Junior Surveyor Travisine. Have you completed your assignment
What's
yet?
this? You were ambushed by some sort of bad mojo creepy crawly? Oh, this does not bode well for the Gadgets and Water Company. No, indeed. I guess I should have told you about the reports coming in on some crazy bug creatures that appear to be sucking up all the water in the desert. At first, I thought it was just a crock. We have enough trouble with the nomads as is. I thought it was just more of their shenanigans. Well, now we know at least.
All right now, these reports about the bugs. What we know is that they are draining the water pools that used to be where the noxious lair is. What we don't know is, well, everything else. Let's figure out who our enemy is first. I want you to head into the noxious lair and get some parts off of those critters. Get 5 from the Centaur there and bring them to Alchemist Peslazug for him to dink with. With him on the case, we'll figure out what they are. They're that big, I might have to rethink my plan. But you did hold up your end of the bargain, so here's what I promised.
Oh, wonderful. Give it here. Let me drink it.
Black! This stuff tastes terrible. So much for that idea. Wait, what's that? Oh, I know. You think I shouldn't give up on this stuff. Well, okay then. I have an idea. Brilliant. Take this due to my friend Sprinkle. She's an excellent chef. Tell her what we're up to here, and that we want to make it go down a little easier.
Guy off?
I mean, if it's gonna taste that bad, it at least should have some kick to it. And I'm just not feeling it.
Marin's a good guy, don't get me wrong. Just a little eccentric, I'd say. And of course, he needs my help yet again. When I was a kid, my sister used to do all the cooking. It was horrible. I could barely stomach some of her concoctions until I found what I like to call my secret ingredient. Add it to anything and wow, it tastes great. What is it, you ask? It's a mushroom called the violet tragon. If you want me to help you turn this horrid-tasting brew into something edible, head to the hinterlands and look for a small lake there. Oh, and remember, the violet tragon can only be found underwater.
Okay, so we have Blast Wave rank 3, so it's going from 160 to 192 damage to 284 to 336 damage. So that's going to do a lot more damage. And Pyroblast, we added it at rank 2, 193 to 250 damage to now 506 to 635, so triple the damage on Pyroblast. So we'll try that out next episode. Not too sure. Maybe we'll do a little bit of mining. Maybe not. We need to get a lot. So what I think we might do is just go to the hinterlands and finish up some quests, guys. But that is going to be the end of today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.